Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. Mystical in Tokyo coming at you with what my voice just like always does a weird thing at the beginning of the streams, and I don't know why. I gotta fix the tags because I do, because Twitch sucks, as it always does. Yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of work on like getting. I wasn't completely happy, and I'm not completely happy with the logic in the level right now. I kind of want to see if there's any ways that I can simplify some of the logic, get it to anything that we could do to bring down the thermo, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of thermo usage on kind of like decorations and colorings and things like that, so kind of getting the logic to be a little bit more manageable feels like it's in our best interests. So I did a little bit of simplification here, but you know, that's almost, but not entirely what we want. Like for the look, that's not quite what we want those cannon to be doing, so I think this becomes one of these. And in that case, I don't think we need to worry about that NOT gate because it's just gonna trigger each time it gets an input. So like we needed the NOT gate for the timer, because we didn't want the timer like to be, we want to make sure that the timer turned off, but the flash counter is just going to do that automatically. So I think we could do it like this. Yeah, and then it just does one. It just does one, but like why doesn't do it anymore? It just goes so quickly though. What happens? I don't know, I'm just like not liking the way that it looks. So what happens if we go direct? See, like then that makes it jump up though. But is that so bad? Maybe not. Maybe that's okay. It looks like... Oh! Holly! Explodes into a huge burst of light and excitement! Holly! I am real proud of you. I just wanted you to know that. I mean, I know I said it. I said it in DMs, but... real proud of you, girl. It is so good to see you here. I hope that you are just happy. I hope today was a wonderful day for you. The DM made me smile. I'm so happy. That makes me, yeah. Just, yeah. I'm glad. I'm so glad. And did you have a good day? I hope that today especially, I hope was just a very, very good day for you. It was pretty alright day. Most important bit is I'm done with the year. That's a wonderful and important bit. Absolutely. How does it feel to be done with the year? Is it all that and a bucket of chips? Oh, that's much better. Loads of relief, I bet. Oh, Sakebashi! Much confetti, yeah. Trying to get these cannon to work. Like, these cannon right now, they are, like, in safe mode. So if a player is just playing in the scenic, and they could choose to do the scenic mode, they'll get these confetti cannon, and if they choose danger mode, then they can get a cannon, which I will show you in a moment. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think this is what we want. I'd like to get rid of that NOT gate and the OR gate on the bottom, but I don't really think I can, unfortunately. So I think that little bit of extra logic is necessary, but it still's a lot. Okay, I hate that. But there's not like a lot I can do about it because I'm streaming directly off of the PS4. But I do apologize that it's a little bit laggy. Someday I'm gonna have like a laptop, a real laptop, not a crummy laptop. Well, my baby's not crummy. You're not crummy, honey. You're a good laptop. It's just that you're like 15 years old. You're a very old laptop, and you don't have a lot of life left in you. Someday I'm gonna have a real laptop, and I'll be able to stream off of that, and I'll be able to troubleshoot things on the fly when we get like crappy lag and stuff. But unfortunately, today is not that day. Someday. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. What happens? I want to peep something. But in order to do that, I need to turn it on to danger mode. So let's do that. No more confetti. Okay, I want to... If we make this an O2, count down, if it gets a continuous signal... I do use nodes quite often in Logic. I haven't needed... I don't think I need them in this level, because none of the logic is like particularly complex. I think I've just got a little bit too much... Give me a second. My brain needs to work. I think I might have just a little bit too much redundancy in my logic. Gonna make a Tinder profile again. Gonna see what happens. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Is that exciting? Are you excited? Okay, so that didn't do... Oh, I know why though. Okay, so that's not gonna... This needs to be able to repeat, is the problem? What happens if I put this on set count up. Okay, that's not what we want. Because I'd love to be able to get rid of the OR gate. I really don't like the OR gate. Okay, so it's gotta be, if I wanted to do repeating, it's gotta be on-off. Oh! Well, you're always pretty, though. Okay, so we do need that OR gate. We need the OR and we need the NOT, unfortunately. You know what? You know what? You're 100% right. I didn't get the nuance when you said that, but I get it now. And I am really happy about that. I don't have to worry about people being weird. Man, tonight is an Addams Family friendly stream, but I've got some feelings about people being weird. I mean, obviously, considering we're in similar boats, even if we have different needs. Oh, I hate that. That's like super gross. That's... I can't say that's like worse, but it is crummy. And gross. Okay. I like these. I like these. Now, what is causing this to start? Oh, it's because it's on danger and not danger. Right, because if it's on not danger, it just like doesn't do anything. Maybe make the timer. Oh, Soggy! That might be... Why did I not... Let's test that. That might be exactly what I need. And that would let me take out that little extra bit. Would it be forward, backward, or would it be position? I think it might be forward, backward, but if it's not, we'll try positional. Because it should be, when it gets the signal, it'll fill up, but then when it gets to the top, it'll reset. And it'll fill up again, but when it's not getting the signal, it'll go back down. I think that should work right. Yo! Saki! Saki, you are so awesome! Thank you so much! And I mean that 100% honestly, because that is just what I was looking for. Because that means I can get rid of some really crummy logic here. And... Yeah. This one I gotta keep. But this one we can go to forward, backward. Oh, that is so slick. I mean, obviously because we're on the internet and I can't give out real cupcakes. And also, like, you might be allergic to gluten. But if I did have cupcakes to give, and if you were able to eat cupcakes, you would win the cupcake for today's stream. Holly gets an automatic cupcake because it's a very special day for her. But this was a really, really big help. That is so cool. Anything to make this stuff flow like a little bit better. I think I can get rid of I feel like there's something there's an easier way for me to do the checkpoints too. Most of my cupcakes are manual, so I'm excited to see an automatic cupcake. I mean, there's no stick in it. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it started as a joke, but it's not like a good joke, so we'll just like leave it, I guess. We'll leave it. It's a crummy joke. There we go. Nice. I really like this poster. I'm very happy with how that turned out. And then this turns them all off. I need to remember not to swear, but like I really wanted to swear there because I was very excited. Okay, so I like how that's turned out. That's pretty good. Now how do we got this logic going? Can we make this easier? Because this is like really ugly. But I should probably look at a version of it that's not like in reverse. Because that's not great. Oh, okay. So the idea with Adam's Family Friendly is that LittleBigPlanet 3 tends to attract a lot of younger viewers than our usual crowd, which isn't like a really big problem because we're not generally a gross channel anyways, but like we do swear and we do talk about like adult things sometimes. So it's kind of a reminder that during the LBP3 streams, we might have actual kids watching, and to kind of be careful about what we do with our language, that we're not like dropping F-bombs, or we're not talking about, like if we're talking about horror movies, but we're not getting really like disgusting about them. But a lot of times, when you see family friendly, some people use that as a way to kind of exclude queer people from spaces. And we're not about that because we're extremely queer friendly here. Now the Addams Family is very queer coded. So we kind of put those two ideas together and we said, Addams Family Friendly? If you haven't seen it, I recommend the 1990s Addams Family movie, because one, it's fantastic. It's a really fun movie. There's one part of it that doesn't really age super well because it's like a gag that just doesn't work. Not that it's like a offensive gag, it's just kind of silly. But it's a really fun movie in general. but it feels very queer. The way that the family functions, and I like that. So it feels very found family. Holly says, you can talk about being gay, but you can't talk about your hookups at the club. Yeah, you know, and that's, I think, fair, honestly. I know that, like, one of our longtime viewers has kids of her own, and sometimes they've watched streams with her, so kind of being gentle to them. No fishing hookups! Funny you should mention that, because our next long-term stream, our next Monday, Thursday streams, until probably like middle of January actually, is going to be Dark Cloud 2, and Dark Cloud 2 does have a fishing minigame, and it is kind of important, so we will be getting some fishing in during Dark Cloud 2. Also some golfing. And I feel some kind of ways about the golfing. I remember it being really fun, but also it's a golfing minigame, so it could be really frustrating. Where's some of this logic that's not? Everything is in reverse. I want the non-reverse logic. Where are you? What? Do I not have any of these? Did I just, like, did I reverse all my checkpoints for no reason at all? I kind of feel like I did. What the hell? Isco, what? Why'd you do that? There's one. Okay, we're safe. How does this logic work now? What is this doing? You could talk about catching fish, but not kissing them before you throw them back. Which is a deep cut that maybe only Aussies will get. I don't get it. And that's okay. That's okay, but I don't get it. There's gotta be... Well, wait, why did I... There was a reason that I did this. There's a popular fishing show here where the host would kiss the fish before tossing them back. What the hell, my guy? Why though? Do you mean the wireless tag sensors, do you mean the infinite range ones? The remote tag sensors? 'Cause I usually only use those for, de-thermo levels, because in a thermo level it shouldn't matter what range you've got it set to. So I just set the please go. Why does your brain not work though is the thing. I just set the tag sensors to infinite range. You sent me a supercut of the guy. I will have to check this out. I want to test something. Because I feel like I've added a redundancy here that I do not need. And if I could get rid of any of these redundancies, then that'll save us some space on the thermo. And we always want to save space in the thermo. Now, let's His name was Rex. Excuse me? His name was... His name was not that. Oh fudge. What did I do? I screwed something up. Okay, apparently it can't be that color. I mean, it could have been worse. His name could have been Mike, but that, why does that just feel shocking? It feels like a strange name. It feels like something that would be like obscene if you said it too fast. That's what I said! I said at least his name wasn't Mike. Oh, wait. We need... Alright, we need to put stats here, is the problem. I think... I'm trying to set this up so that the player can select between a danger mode and a scenic mode at checkpoints. I had it working, like, it's working fine in the original version, but I want to see if there's a way that I can cut out some logic. Which timer? Oh, well, I need the... Yeah, I guess I don't need it. Let me see what that's like if I take it off. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if, like, it's getting... You know, you're right. It doesn't matter if it's getting a continuous signal, because it's not going to toggle between them. It's only going to do it once. And I probably don't need these, because these are set to play once. They should be set to play once, excuse me. See, this is part of the problem with, like... Us! Floppable! Lovely to see you. Hope you're very well. Hope life ain't giving you no stress. This should be on position sound, right? Okay, good, because we don't want it, like... And actually, like, we don't need it to be super loud. It's, like, really loud. I don't know what happened. Are y'all getting my voice? I got like a weird thing. I forgot about this, but old Rex was known for ending his show with its yibbida yibbida yibbidi time, and that's a real thing said on TV in a real country that's allowed to have tanks. Yeah, it was weird. Like this, I've always got like controller problems. I don't know why. 'Cause I'm cursed. Honestly. Okay. So that seems like it's doing what it's needing to do. But now, do I really need a safety tag? Because couldn't I just use not danger for all the things that safety would do? Like, I don't... If it's always going to be a choice between one or the other, like, it could never be a third option, then I should just be able to do a tag for danger, and then a not... like, a tag sensor... It'll be cleaner to keep the tag. But doesn't that mean, like... If I've got two separate tags, I need to have two separate sets of tag sensors. If I've got one tag that's only ever being checked if it's like on or off, Holly says, thinking about it, it's actually not that strange that a bunch of US folks think Australia is made up. We're kind of a parody of society. It's a society! The question is, do you need everything else to know when it's danger time or not? Well, yeah, so, like, for example, well, we could go back to the cannons, right? So, there's like two firing sequencers, and when the danger tag is lit, and the sack thing has triggered this player sensor, just to keep it like in the limited range, then it will turn on... Where's our danger? It'll turn on this one. But if the sack thing trips that player sensor and it's on safety, then it'll go down to this one. So there's two different options for firing, but it seems to me... Oh, hi, don't worry. Also, welcome home. I hope everything went really well. I hope that the strive was fun and striven. So I guess what I'm wondering, Saki, is if we did something like... If we got rid of the safety tag, I mean, I would need to clean up some logic, but it just feels like this way we've only got like one thing that's actually checking for a signal instead of two things trying to do it at the same time. They turned Elfit from a person who wanted to be a bride in Zerd to a death metal vocalist in Strive. I love that. I mean, you could be like a death metal bride as well. I'm not necessarily strictly against marriage, although, naturally, girls should get married to girls. But a bridal vocalist. She does death metal growls after her super. That's amazing. I love that. I feel like since there's only the two options, there's either danger or not danger, then we should be able to take out the safety tag, and every place where there would be a safety tag, just have an inverted danger gate. I wouldn't mind getting married to girls. I mean, it is a very attractive proposition. How you doing tonight, Kronos? Is your stomach treating you a little bit better? Because I know you said that you got some bad something the other day. Got some tainted fish or something. It's all good now. I love to hear it. I feel like I may be right. Now watch I destroy, like, everything. Oh, Kettle! How you doing? I mean, I don't really mind fixing the logic because it's all relatively small. I'm doing well, tired, but all right. Okay. Did you have like was there a particularly big thing today, or is this just general life is a suck? I'm thinking really hard about this now. I'm just not an early birdie. I was gonna say that's a mood, but I don't really remember what that's like anymore. Wait. Back up a second. Just go back up a second. You know what? Saki, you're right. I do need the safety tag because I need to be able to switch the other checkpoints. In this case, I do need these counters going into the selector. Because otherwise it will, like, the continuing tags from other checkpoints will block the new input. Because when I originally did this logic, I had it set up without these counters, and it wasn't resetting the other checkpoints. Kel says also went to bed kind of late. Although razzing the Game Awards in the wine cellar was fun, the show itself was not. I missed that because I was at work. But I hope that y'all had fun. I'm just doing a rework of some of my logic, Chronos, to make it a little bit cleaner and to save us a little bit of thermo. Because my the thermo's not too high yet, but like I can feel it creeping up, and there's still stuff that I'm gonna want to be doing with stickers. There's a fairly, probably large number of stickers that I'm gonna need, so... Oh! Hi, says I sure was still going to sleep at like 1 a.m. and waking up at 7 a.m. Except for Tuesday when I went to sleep at 1 a.m. and woke up at 4:30 a.m. to get ready for my flight. I don't want you to have a sleep schedule like me. You're the responsible one. I sure love hearing about how they gave Kojima like 10 minutes to talk about his game that doesn't exist, but tried to play off someone thanking a member of their dev team Wow, that doesn't make me happy. That doesn't make me happy at all. I hate every word of that sentence. Although I'm not shocked, I suppose. I still hate it though. They rushed to the awards part of the awards show so they could give time to Kojima and the game trailers. What the... Family-friendly stream. Risco. Family-friendly stream. I love how you know exactly when Jeff is talking about Kojima. The bias is palpable. You know, Saki, you're right, but would that save us, like... Is that really any different than having it come from the selector? In the end? I did miss... Hold on a second. Kittle says there was no mention of the layoffs, Palestine, or any queer rep other than the latest game from the Life is Strange folks. So the Life is Strange, that's just going to be like... That's going to be the gaming queer rep for a while? In mainstream gaming, I guess? I mean, I guess we did get Hades, but... We also got Brisket. Yeah, you're not wrong. We did get Brisket. And we do love our Brisket. It's not her fault that she was born in gaming. We also got Sayonara Wild Hearts. Is that the follow-up to Wild Arms? They showed Mark Cerny was there, but no Knack 3. Do we want Knack 3? It's a playable music video about a lesbian confronting her exes while doing motorbike tricks. What? Wait, what? Okay, that sounds amazing, and I kind of love it, but you got me hung up a little bit on playable music video? Like, I'm not sure how that works. Is this like those old Sega CD games? Like Night Trap? Got it. Sega made a big announcement bringing back Jet Set Radio and all the classics not mentioned in the mentioned in years. I heard some folks talking about Jet Set Radio. That was on my Twitters today. Not my Twitters. I don't have a Twitters. That was on my Tumblrs today. I wish I was better at Jet Set Radio. Like, because I really love the way it looks, and I love the music of it, but I am just utter pants at that type of movement mechanic. The taxi game... Wait, is it that taxi game? Is it Ableism Taxi? Because I don't want that. I had enough of that when I was working at the bar. I don't need that game in my life ever again. Oh, did we forget you? How did we forget you? You are very sad here, all lonely. I don't think Logic takes as much thermo, but it does create some lags. I think you're right. Like, it just felt mostly like this is a thing that I can do. So I probably should, even if only just to get into the good habit of making better logic. But the major thermo is going to be stickers. Like, the sticker cost is going to be absurd. I would bet you the majority of the thermo right now is just stickers. Wild Taxi is a better name for the game anyways. This is true. Other games, not Jet Set Radio and Ableism Taxi, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage. Wait. Hold up just a mo. I want to get to your thing, Hive, but I want to come back just really quick to what Kettle said. Hasn't Streets of Rage been, like, continuously published? Because, like, I've got Streets of Rage 4. I'm pretty sure. I never beat the twins at the end of it, and I hate that because it means I can never play it on, Okay, so that's not like a really big new game. It just is something they mentioned. Hive says, they played off Asterian's VA, so he didn't get to talk about how the team were super happy to hear from fans that the characters spoke to their experiences and how he was proud to be able to play a character who was a victim of abuse that other victims of abuse related to because he's an abuse survivor himself, and he's glad they all got the chance to feel seen. Wow. Oh, was number 4 was number 4 a remake? And you're right about where the thermo's coming from, because there are a fair amount of shapes and a lot of vertices in here. Not gonna lie, lots of vertices. Wait a minute. Why did you not switch all of the others? Oh, I bet I forgot to change the microchips. Or the... Wait, these are red? Wait. What? What did I screw up? I screwed something up. Wait, there's a red safety tag that's floating around somewhere. Oh! Oh! Let's go. Right. Right. Right, because the red safety tag is on, so all the other red safety tags are also on. That's why I did it the way I did it. That's why I had the two different colors. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, Soup, how you doing? Verdi's peeping that I just changed a bunch of logic, and then I realized that I had set it up correctly the first time. So, now I gotta switch it back. It's not like a really big deal, but it is kind of a pain in the butt. Chrono says there's a running joke at this year's Game Awards where they kind of played at Christopher Judge's long speech last year, which was kind of funny for his part. But then that joke bled over to other people and came out in bad taste. Somebody linked me the trailer of the Jurassic Park game, and the literal first thing I said to them was, "That's not where Grant's hat was." Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. I'm gonna have to put all this stuff back, and I hate it. That's why I had the two different color tags. What a pain in the butt. That does mean I could do a different thing though, but I'm kind of cheesed that I screwed that up. The literal second thing I complained about was that the Indian character couldn't pronounce her own last name. That's pretty gross. Oh, Holly! Love it. Absolutely love it. There was Dino Crisis. That's kind of a Jurassic Park horror game. A survival horror game. And, Saki, at the very least, like, if you could tell us what the movie was, we could probably figure out if there's a family-friendly version of the discussion. Because we have talked about horror movies here before, so it's like, it's more how we discuss rather than necessarily what we discuss. Oh, wait a minute. If we get rid of you for a second. Just to see, I want to just see something. Let's just see something. It worked! Okay, I had a floating checkpoint that I hadn't fixed. There was our problem. Slick. Cool. Neato. I love it. It actually worked. Everything changed the way I needed it to. Very exciting. Very exciting indeed. Every Jurassic Park survival horror game was fan-made and got a C and D. I hate that. It was based well, let me scroll up because I might have missed something. It was based on a book about Indians of the past over America finding oil. When you say Indians, do you mean like as in the people of the Indian subcontinent, or do you mean indigenous Native Americans? Well, the checkpoints, you can toggle the safety mode at checkpoints. This level is probably going into... I think this is like 2 weeks, maybe? Roundabout? A week or maybe 2? So this has been a really, really quick build for us. Like, a shockingly quick build? There was exactly one good announcement during Jeff's incredible pre-order bonanza, and it was World of Goo 2. I got no problems with World of Goo. Are we anti-World of Goo now? Or are you being serious? I do have trouble sometimes. Oh, okay, good. Then I'm super happy about that. I couldn't tell because I'm like, I was like, wait, does Soup want the World of Goo or does Soup not want the World of Goo? If all they do is toggle save mode, there's no need for each checkpoint to have that much logic, right? Well, but it's got to toggle it for every other checkpoint because of the lights. Yes, no? Also, like, that's hardly very much logic, Kronos. Look at that, that's like super clean logic. Also, game made by Black Folk starring Black Folk, that sounds really cool. Oh wait, is that Unusual June is that game, or is there another game on top of Unusual June that's made by Black Folks starring Black Folks? Look at this, is like super clean. There's no logic in here. Oh, it's another game. Slick. Wow, that sounds that movie sounds like an awful lot, and not a good awful lot, kind of a crummy awful lot. I don't like this bit here. It was 3.5 hours long, oh my god. If it's the movie I think it is, it's based on actual events. Good old Scorsese. We were talking about him last night. There was also a Kojima times Jordan Peele thing announced, and I'm always down for Kojima, but it's an Xbox exclusive, so I'm not that excited. I heard that Kojima didn't so much steal the show as was just given the entire show. Flute guy. Wait, did they bring back the Shakuhachi guy? Cause like, good to know that he's still getting work. Wait, oh god, there's so much stuff that just happened all at once. They brought back the guy who real-time rapid weapon changed his instruments. Trying to tell about the film with the least amount of disgusting stuff done in it. Well, Saki, if it's that, I'm not familiar enough to be able to guide it. The conversation, that is. If it's that rough, then maybe we can hold that off until Monday's stream. And then we've got a little bit more space where we can talk about grosser things. You could look up Killers of the Flower Moon to read about the Osage murders and know it probably ended up in the movie. Oh, we were talking about that a little bit earlier, Soup. Is that something that you're recommending that I do, like, now, Hive, or just as kind of like for the next stream? Just as kind of a thing. Okay. Then I will look into that. Disco, what are you doing? Like, girl, what are you doing? I will look into that then, though. See what I can see. I'm sure it won't be anything particularly pleasant, but sometimes that's what we get. Actually, I kind of like the thick windows, the thick bits on the side, so we're going to keep those. Nisco, what did you just do? Why are you so goofy? You ain't gotta be so goofy. Hang on, I'm confused. You addressed me and you said there's something you previously talked about in the stream, and then you talked to Hive about something. Did you get your usernames mixed up in your brain meets? We had talked a little bit about how a lot of folks got shafted in order to give Kojima more space to talk? I don't know, Kronos. Which would you guess? Of the two colors, which one generally indicates safety? I love you, but that's a little bit of a goofy question. I mean, you're right. I could be playing it in reverse, but... Oh god, oh, Kronos, I am so sorry. Oh, jeepers. I feel like that came off more harshly than I really wanted it to, and I apologize for that. I should have been a little bit more careful. Okay, at least that looks better. Red is safe because it's often the color of a cozy blanket. I said I was sorry. But I deserve that. You throw that at me if you need. I do not have any red blankets. I don't think I've got any. Oh no, I've got a couple red things, but not very many. Why don't you fit in there anymore? Oh my god. Why is my life so difficult? There we go. Okay, and I appreciate it, Kronos. Actually, right, Discord was being really weird on the laptop, so I've got to look at it on the mobile, which is also very weird. You know, this is remarkably like something I'm using elsewhere in the level, and you think I would have kind of put the two and two together? And just done it like this? God, my brain meats suck. I hate them. I hate my brain meats forever. Gosh dang it! Kronos, if you need to roast me, you could just like totally roast me because I deserve it. I thought I was being so dang clever too. That's why we work together as a team. It's teamwork. Oh, by the way, that does remind me, I did change that camera. Now that I got you here. Because I remember you saying that the camera before, like, shouldn't be hiding the feet. I think this is the only place in the level where, like, feet are obscured. So I guess, Jeff will be happy. Is this a thing that happened in your archive level, but you never brought it up? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, because we are past the 1 hour point. I would like to take a quick break for a stretch, and then you could roast me about feet when I get back. But I will be back in just a couple of minutes, because I really do want to get some water too. I am back, and your examples made perfect sense, Kronos. Just the reminder that we should always be seeing where we're going to be landing, being able to see where the feet are going to go. The Alan Wake musical number was fun, though. Now, was it canon? Was the Alan Wake musical number also canon? Because I feel like that's a thing that you could do with Alan Wake. I don't want to change everything to colorable cardboard, but I think I'm going to kind of have to. I know that CJ's been talking a lot about Alan Wake 2 and how great it is. What am I going to do with this crap? Like, these just look so bad. They're so big. Not like a ton, honestly. It's this bit here. Like, this is what I like it for gameplay, but I kind of hate it for, like, looks. Like this, we could probably get rid of a fairly large chunk of it. Although to what end, I'm not really sure. But then we need it down here at the bottom. Or at least we need like something here. Oh fudge. I'm sure it's great, but a game that came out a month ago should not be in an awards show for Games of the Year. But since this is all the ads plus some games, I guess, I'm not surprised. Now the player's like... Okay, so the player comes over from the side. And they could see like a fair amount on the right. But we could trim some of that, I feel like. Maybe I could put some clouds at the bottom. And just make it look like they're sitting in clouds. Ah! That was not what I wanted. That is also not what I wanted. Disco, what are you doing? Are you on the drugs? To any police officers who may be listening, Disco's not on the drugs. Not that I imagine there would be any police officers listening to my stream. Like, why would the Japanese cops be listening to my stream? That would be weird. There was an anti-vape ad. Modern Dare. I hate that. That's just very ugly energy. And if it works anything like Dare worked, it's just gonna make more kids vape. Because Dare was a fantastic failure. This is the FBI, we're at your door. If the FBI came all the way over to Japan to bust me, I don't know. I was gonna say I'd make him some coffee, but I really wouldn't. Dare was awful. So many kids smoke and did weed like never before. The shirt was comfy, maybe. You got shirts? We didn't get shirts. We got crummy, we got crummy rulers with, like, drug slang from the 1970s. And it was, like, this was in elementary school, so that would have been, like, 1986. It was embarrassing. We didn't get no shirts. We just got cops. Nobody loves that. I remember there was a special, like, like a poster that they gave us that had, like, a big drawing of the human body and then, like, labeling all the organs and how different drugs mess them up. It was so goofy. It's just completely ugly energy. What's that, Hive? Are you lamenting that you didn't get a DARE program? I mean, would you... Soup, would you wear the shirt ironically? Because I feel like you'd kind of have to wear the shirt ironically. Oh, I don't know. Well after I left, I think. Certainly well after I left school. See? Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs, kids. I don't like this either. This is like... This is pretty uggo. Wait, Dare's still going? Why though? Did you see the anti-drugs Captain Planet? Where, like, the evil rat dude was putting drugs in blintzes? And then the Russian Captain Planet girl got hooked on the drugs? And they had to have an intervention so that she stopped using the drugs? Luckily they were able to wrap that up in, like, in like a half hour, you know? So it was like, it worked out really well for everybody, but wow. So bad. Captain Planet was a lot of anti-stuff. I'm not surprised about anti-drugs. Bugs Bunny saying no is out of character. That's true. Bugs Bunny never said no to anything. I have a feeling Bugs Bunny would be very much like a shrug the shoulders and be like, yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll try it at least once. Does it help if we put a couple of clouds down here? These don't need to be electric, nor do they need to be physical, because they're just going to be like for the deco. A suggestion would be to mute the electric sounds from the clouds, save for a handful or two to cut down on the noise. That's a, honestly, really smart idea. I wish I had thought of that myself. You know, I think you're probably right, Soup. I could totally see that being a Bugs Bunny bit. I don't need to do that. I can just smooth the piston. But I gotta make sure I don't make these too big and obscure the actual scene. Really, though? I did not know that, and actually watched a fair amount of the Jepsons. It was with a cis lady, but props for efforts. Props for efforts indeed. God, that's like going way back and back. That used to air on WPIX out in New York, and I used to watch that at my grandma's house all the time. I just want to do something with the bottoms of these buildings so they're not so obvious. Oh. That's not how we wanted that to work. Oh. Why though? Why though? I should just be able to grab the piston and move it. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna have to think about what to do about that building. Also, like, all of these clouds are noisy. No, not plasma. So many clouds. So much electricity. Oh, Chrono says, there was a video from Bungie years ago regarding sound design I watched. They showed a scenario where the player is being shot by several different sources with the same bullet, so they turn down or even outright mute the excess to keep what the player needs to hear to a bare minimum. That's pretty sharp, honestly. They're not on sticker panel, though. They're on cardboard. Because I wanted that cardboard look. Oh! Oh, that's sharp. Kronos, you're too smart. Why are you so smart? That would be just, like, I could do that just now to set it as a reminder, and then come back and do it later. About to head to bed to get in a quick nap before I have to adult. See you next time. Kettle, it was lovely to have you in. I wish you were getting more sleep, but I appreciate that that does give you the opportunity to hang out with us for a little bit. Good luck with the adulting, because that's never any fun. But, yes. And we'll make these clouds yellow so that we know that they are just purely decorative. Even though I'm using yellow for another purpose other places in the level, I don't care. The blue ones are going to have the sound turned off, the purple ones will leave the sound on. Oh, by the way, I meant to say earlier, but I really like how the level decoration is coming along. Thank you! It's something I'm honestly a little bit stressed about. Because there's a lot of it. This is like a lot more... Like, I love doing decoration. It's something I really, really enjoy. But this is like a lot more of it than I've ever really needed to do for any of my levels, so to say I was a little bit stressed is a thing. That reminds me, Kronos, I was thinking, so we've got that bit at the very end, right, where we've got like the timer, the swings on a timer, and I was thinking having these come down in safety mode and having this part drop down some swings that are not on a timer, like that they will be permanent swings, but just to get the player used to that motion so that when they have to do it at the end of the level, at least they've done it once in the level previously. Okay, that's fair. Give me a sec. This is gonna be like a real quick and dirty. This isn't gonna be what I would actually want it to look like, but I should have made these. Why you gotta be silly, Risco? So like have these, like the glass bits on pistons, so they drop down. Okay, that was my bad. Like that? It's a little bit more active than just like jumping across on these platforms. And the platforms, we could save the platforms for the scenic mode. Like I could put in a connecting here. I would have to make it now that would be kind of interesting. Right, right. Like what I could do is I could have the swingy bits on pistons beneath these platforms, and if they're on the danger mode, then they would just drop down enough that the player could swing on them, and if the player switched to safe mode, then they would just get pushed in the clouds, and there'd be like no real issue. Let me doodle it. LOL. Please doodle away. We are fans of your doodling. Oh, that's not good. What are you? That was weird. There was like a little... thing there that wasn't supposed to be there. Words, difficult. I am so tired tonight. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do feel like we're gonna be able to make it probably for like the full usual time that we do, but your girl is very, very tired. I got so many pictures tonight. I love it. Also, I got mentioned in a post by our very own Soup. Imagine these come down in sequence, then when they're all down, drop a bolted grab for each of them. I do like that, though. I do like that. So what do we do about the walkway? I mean, I guess... the layers are really wonky here. Like, the layers are super wonky. Yo, what just broke? Did we not all hear something break? I have no idea how I would find what just broke. Why is my life so difficult? Well... I don't know what would have even broke, though. Okay, let's here's the layer, like, underneath the bridge. And you can see that it fetches up into the frickin' wall, because I'm very clever. We can't do anything about that, because there's just, like, too much crap. What broke, though? I hate it. So, like, if we keep the walkway in this layer, we could bring this out like an extra bit. And then these we'd have them in the layer forward, but where are they dropping from? You know? That was gonna be a secret. There was gonna be a secret up there. But I'm thinking now that, you know, honestly, like, yeah. Yeah, though, I think you're right. Like, let's use what we've got. We could use this to be our safety mode. We just need a way to get the player up there. I mean, clearly elevator is what we're looking for, but bounce pad though? I mean, it's fine. Bounce pads are fine. Bounce pad. Bounce pad. You could just do the bridge the way I did in DM just now. Oh, howdy Alice, how you doing? Hopefully life is treating you pretty well. Hopefully you ain't got no stress. My Planet, how you doing? Letting you know I posted the first level of my new adventure, working on as a public beta. Sounds exciting. Have to give it a shot. Can I not? Oh, is there... Are you... Of course. Naturally. I can feel the agita in me. That wasn't gonna work anyways. That's not what we wanted. How do we get the players up here? Yes, bounce pad, but bounce pad seems so not classy. I feel like we should attempt to be stylish, you know? There's our problem. Well, you know, but what the hell? Why would you do that? Why would you think that was the answer? That was not the answer. Thank you. Why you gotta be so silly? Also continuing to be silly. What is the issue here? Are you like just the perfect size? Is that the problem? Do you exist just to like torment me? Is this not gridded? It's gridded. That's also gridded. You could just buy a new TV. That's always an option. It's a terrible option, but like it is an option nonetheless. What is in the way? Nothing! It's not gridded. That's what's in the way. Except it is. I am so close to not being family friendly. What the hell? What the actual... What the actual hell? I was pushing the button to make it go backwards and it was not doing it. Everybody seems like that pain seems to be the flavor of the day. Alice? I'm sorry that you had to deal with Jeff and his deep and abiding love for Kojima. Kojima was the best part. Okay, fair enough. Jeff is a coward given what happened before the awards. Wait, what happened before the awards? I feel like I'm missing out on some juicy details. Oh, that is only 2. Okay. Are you not gonna tell us what happened before the awards? I'm sitting here on tenterhooks. To be fair, when has TJ ever taken risks? The biggest one I could possibly think of was when Jeff somewhat called out Konami for surprise, not letting Kojima accept an award in person. God, he loves Kojima. So the Game Awards is this future of gaming thing that is set a next-gen talent thing that also has a server, and the server of most of the people picked by Jeff, who were non-white and from the Middle East, wrote a letter saying, "Hey, talk about Palestine," to which Jeff, who runs the server, posted a 2-second audio message in the server that was literally just dead air and deleted quickly. What the hell? That's deeply weird. And crummy. Not shocking, but weird and crummy. He just ignored the demands and also ignored a small part of the people, of the picked people, were harassing the pro-Palestine people, and also left the server to, I am not joking, making their own pro-Zionism Game Awards event, which turns me into the Joker. I hate it. Also, welcome back, Holly. Why are you sleeping on the floor, Holly? Why are you sleeping on the floor, though? I was just sleeping this time. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Neil Druckmann was at the Game Awards and got a warm congrats from Jeff. Good old Neil Druckmann. Wasn't Neil Druckmann, like, directly inspired by, the, hi, brain, please. The occupation? He's Israeli and currently posting Zionism on social media. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, okay, I was right about that. Last of Us 2 is based on the on Israel stuff. I feel like I definitely read that. I don't know why I had to phrase it that way, because like you've just confirmed it, but I guess just to say that I have also seen that is probably a good way to put it. It's very obvious. I mean, I didn't get to the part of the game that I read about, but I imagine, yeah, it would be. Oh yeah! Now that's actually exciting news. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Gribblers? I feel like Gribblers are involved. It is Nakamura. I mean, it could be gross. It seems like definitely grossness is going to be involved. It looks like an action game, and based on the game's official site, you play as a yokai hunter. Okay, I like it. It's literally we don't want Palestinians and Muslims at our Game Awards. I hate it. I'm not shocked, but I still hate it. 15 in positional. I'll be interested to see what it's like and if it's going to be on PlayStation 4, because I would like to support her work. That's like the fastest cat feeding you've ever done? What the hey, yo? Is that... Did you give the cat enough love? I feel like we should check. What's the matter, cat? Did Kronos not give you enough love as a child? Seems like she wants a little space to be herself right now. Okay. I guess we all need that sometimes. Why are you so high up? Why are you so high up? Wait, did I actually get it the right height? Just by eyeballing it? I don't think I did. Oh my god, for real? Oh my... Fine. I'm glad that I know this new thing now. I have been feeling I knew that at some point, but... Do you not want to go up anymore? You're the one with the 0 strength. Why do... Oh, because it does have a Genkai. Okay, like, it's ugly. Also, I'm gonna have to fix that camera, but... My favorite thing to make on LBP are controlinator weapons. Okay, I mean, that does sound exciting. We are a fan. You could just make the 0 strength one an excessively large or max length. Look at the big brain on Kronos here. Kronos, I appreciate your big brain. I want you to know that. But also, just giant brain. Huge, juicy brain. Holly, it was lovely to hang out with you tonight as always. I hope that you have a wonderful lunch tomorrow. Your girl mode lunch goes great. Let us know all the deets we can gossip. I've never gossiped before. That's not true. I probably have gossiped often, but... It's taken me some time and effort to resist the instinct to hide what I am. You're gonna get it. I got no worries about that. You ain't gotta hide nothing no more. I wish I could just be all the time. Best of sleepy times to you, Holly? Flights of Angels and all of that? I kind of figured, yeah. Alice, is your being in, is it gonna help to be in Spain for that? Like, will you be able to be who you are? Then I am super excited, even more than I was previously. But also, work is always going to be an issue anywhere. Actually, that's a question. What is you gonna be doing? Do you know what you're gonna be doing for work when you're in Spain? Like, I just don't feel safe to be out and work. That's, like, super understandable. I don't know, I'm probably just gonna have to look for another thing. Okay. Well, okay. The answer is no. Okay? The answer is just no. Kronos. I mean, you got me there. Yeah. Because originally they were going to be going up, is the thing. I guess they just had the elevator sitting around. I just had the elevator sitting around and was like, oh, like, okay, got an elevator. Might as well use it. I feel silly now. I hate that for me. Is there any point to the elevator if they're just gonna be jumping down? I guess it looks classy. That's a point, right? Classiness is its own point. Why you no go? Oh, because I put it on danger. You made a suggestion in the DM. Alright. I will give that suggestion a look-see in a moment. Personal preference, but I think it'd be better to hop on it. It'd feel a bit better to hop on it. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let me, because we're past the 2-hour point, so let me grab a bit of a stretch, have a bit of a break. I can take a look at this DM whilst I'm looking. This looks exactly what we have, though. Doesn't it? I don't see what's different here. Are you saying that the elevator should be higher up off the ground? Oh! If you hop up, okay, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Make the downwards elevator a spring for that more classic feeling. Oh, I don't know about that. Let me get my break. Let me get my break. I'll be right back. I don't know if you saved recently, but do that when you're back. Good idea. We've got the flywheel at least, so that's good. Still going. Gambare! Okay, so something... Oh, Chronos though, something to consider. Well, if we close off... We should make some doors. Because here's the thing, right? If this is on danger mode, the elevator's not going to go up. But the player's not going to be able to get out of the elevator because they can't jump down. Because I have jumping down disabled. So if we want the player to jump into the elevator, we're going to need some doors that close if it's in danger. Because otherwise they're going to get stuck. Why do I want to disable the jump down? I think it was to just keep them from accidentally jumping off the platforms. Because then they could, for example, they could jump down onto the roofs of the buildings here and end up getting backstage. Because, like, a lot of this stuff is kind of looping in on itself. You cannot jump down at all in the level, no. If that's what it takes, then wouldn't it just make sense to use invisible walls for potential sequence breaks? Isn't that like just a lot more work? I feel like that's a lot more work. Why are your hands so cold? Are you becoming a zombie? Yeah, but Kronos, the thing is, like, I'm gonna have to work around it for like the entire level if I do whatchamacallit? Sorry, brain is not working. If I do invisible walls, like, I'm gonna have to put invisible walls everywhere. If I gotta put in, like, just one door, that doesn't sound so bad. In this case, I'm just learning about this limitation, so unfortunately, a solution for this is a bit beyond my control. That's fair enough. And admittedly, like, I might be being a bit goofy. I 100% admit there may be goofiness on my part. I mean, I personally don't agree with the jump down thing, but one, it's on my level, two, I can't play it, so the joke's on me. Someday you'll be able to play it. Someday. Just, you know, not anytime soon. But I do understand where you're coming from, like, and I don't think you're wrong. I just didn't really... Honestly, I didn't plan this level ahead enough to account for the places where it was going to be an issue. And that's my fault, but it is very much being that kind of level. Let's figure out where we need this to be. By the way, I think you glued the glass plate to pretty much everything in the off chance it won't move. Oh, please tell me I did not. I thought I got everything blinked out. I'm gonna feel pretty silly if I did not. I guess we're gonna find out in a second, though. Nope, we're all good. I don't know why that's reversed, but, you know, sure. Cool. Okay, you said it was hyper cold, and also I noticed this yesterday, but Mr. Plagiarism privated all his videos. I think he deleted his channel, actually. Like, somebody said that he deleted his channel, which is hilarious. Oh, is the channels, like, is it still there? God, that guy, what an absolute D-bag. Like, just a total mamach. This is so funny because I found out something very cursed about the guy, or, well, even more cursed. What's even more cursed than what he's already got? Because he's already pretty cursed. The guy plagiarized the CIA? What? Like, actual things written by the actual CIA. What the hell? Okay. What a fucking douche. Oh my god. Oh, it's a family-friendly stream. Sorry, kids. Don't say that. I was so close. Just 20 minutes. We just needed 20 more minutes. Sorry, everyone. If you can't jump down, you mean the way I had it at the beginning? Like that? No, we got a door now, Kronos. We got a door. You're right. No. I'm sorry. Okay. First off, I'm not as heated as I feel like I sound, which is probably a good sign that I need to like have a sit down with myself. But I am coming off a lot more harshly towards you than I ought to be, and that's really crummy on my part. Which means I also need to have a sit down with myself. You're right, you didn't know about it, and I should have mentioned it before we were, before I started doing this store stuff. But that's on me. That is 0% on you. And I apologize for giving you the business over it. Although, if we're to be honest, the door's a nice idea, but should probably also have the elevator be flush to the ground. If this tunnel was originally a secret area, maybe it could be located on the left side of the tunnel area. Oh, like the secret bit? Extending it out more? Could definitely do that, yeah. Oh. Maybe it could be located in the left side of the tunnel that you would have to backtrack to, meaning the exit elevator would have a reason to exist. Huh. I'll have to noodle that, because I think it's a good idea, but I also think that my brain isn't putting it together very well right at the moment. God, there's so many things that like feed off of this. I kind of hate it. I was thinking about your, because we don't have like a ton of time left in the stream. I was thinking about your suggestion about the, about changing these ups. Changing these ups. Let's go. So the way you've got it is the grab goes to a flash counter. The flash counter goes to whatever's gonna make it swap, which is this. Then we've got last thing about Mr. Plagiarism, but specifically H-Bomb and people he knows knew this was going to happen, so they have a lot of his videos downloaded. So him deleting his channel won't stop people from finding more stuff he plagiarized. It seems like, yeah, they had a lot of his stuff on hand to work with. Which is hilarious. So we've got Danger is going to, as the kids say, keep circulating the tapes. That's pretty funny. That's really funny. I kind of love it. So we've got Danger is going to the red, and Not Danger is going to the green. We don't need either of these. I guess you go to the safety sound. And you go to the danger sound. And then we can get rid of all of this. Tikanji? I just want a place where I can quick test it. Oh, because it's got all the other ones who've got danger on them. Right. I just want a place where I quick test it, she says, and then sets it up so that she's got to re-implement every frickin' thing. Well, it's almost the end of the stream, so this is like the perfect time to be making these kind of decisions. This is bad thinking hours. I kind of feel like this whole stream has been like half bad thinking hours, though. At least I remember where all the checkpoints go. Hopefully. Is that all of them? No, of course not. I think that's all of them now. No hidden ones anywhere? Alright, so let's see if this should work. Yo, Kronos! You are super genius. Thank you so much for putting up with my BS. I really need to get better at efficient logic, because that is not a skill that I have, and it's kind of a problem. Like, I feel like I can get the effects generally that I want from my logic, but they're so brute force that, like, it ends up costing way more than it needs to. I feel like, at the very least, like, costing in effort. You're not wrong. Like, you're 0% wrong, but also I've been doing this for like 15 years. So I kind of feel like, when is it enough? When is it enough time? See, efficiency has never been my watchword. And honestly, like, we need to work on that. I think that's every place. Yeah, I think it's every place. Each thing I make, I always find a way to clean up the logic some way after I'm done, so I get your feelings. See, part of it is like, for a long time, I didn't really have to worry about being super clean with my logic because I was only working on like one room sets. So it could be a little bit ugly because you never needed to go anyplace else. Like, you just needed that one room to work. It's not like you're inept at logic outright. I didn't know about half the things you do with emitters. I do like those emitters. I am a fan of the emitters. They don't always like me. Hey, here's a question for you, Kronos. See if you know this one. That wasn't meant to sound as snarky as maybe it did, but like I honestly want to know. Emitters in LBP1, did they have the destroy all function? Or was that something that got added later? They did not. Interesting. Because I was thinking about... I was thinking about my brains. They are poop. God, Disco, please, 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 please. I was thinking about, like, LBP1 style logic and how we used to do, like, emit something with a tag sensor on it, like emit dissolved material with a tag sensor on it and a tag on it to trigger some effect, so that when it was emitted it would trigger the effect, and then you would have like another tag come in to destroy that block later on. And I was thinking, like, well, why not do that with destroy all on the emitter? And I couldn't remember for the life of me if that was something that was actually possible. But apparently it was not, and that is a good thing to know. LBP1 didn't have all that fancy logic. No, it did not. And I remember like a lot of the things that got changed, but some of the more granular stuff like that, like the changes to the emitters, I could not remember. Pretty sure you couldn't even turn off tags. I think you might be right about that. God, that's like going back. Yes! I do remember when connectors could not be invisible. Those indeed were good times. Good times. Because I was trying to get this to trigger. I did need an AND gate here. and a selector. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet, but and then because it's got to be reset, so you go here. You go there. And then you... Oh wait, we don't even need another one. We could just use this one. You're doing so much work, you little powerhouse. Cool. But none of you should exist. A problem for another time. Oh! Oh gosh! Oh yes! Oh yes, you're right. Oh, I fudged that up. Let's go. Let me just fix this thing I just broke. I forgot that I do have a couple of these that, like, did have the safety tag. Like, actually a tag for safe. This has got safe on it too. I'm gonna have to... That's okay. That's okay. I can fix those. But they're gonna have to be fixed another time. We gotta go back to the hub and return to the pod, which is the hub, which is the pod, so we can put a ribbon on things. Oh my god. It's okay. It's alright. We just went over time a little bit. I'm sorry, like, I've been all over the map tonight and over-focused on the create stuff, not paying as close attention to chat as I would have liked to. Especially since it was very chatty tonight, which I do appreciate and enjoy. But Also, I was a little bit snippier tonight than I really wanted to be. And I do apologize for that again. Particularly to you, Kronos, because I don't know why that happened. Um, yeah, it's just, I've been, like, tired, honestly. Just, like, very, very tired. I thought I was gonna, like, fall asleep at the 1 hour point before I started the stream. I was like, there's no way we're doing a full stream tonight. I am so sleepy. But the energy came because y'all were just like chatty as hell. I should send Jeff the Feet guy a thank you note because he got everybody energized and y'all just got me energized. So I do appreciate that. Uh, but but it is time for us to put a ribbon on things. It has gotten late. The voice is getting scratchy. Um, Jeff, Jeoff, the Games Award guy. Like, wasn't last year's Games Award like the trailers were all feet? There were just tons of feet in the trailers, and it got to be like a running joke. Um, but but is that not how you pronounce that name? Is it not pronounced Jeff? I'll ask the I'll ask the wine cellar crew because that was like their big joke was that it was going to be all feet in the trailers because it was previously. But okay, good. Okay, good. So like at least I wasn't screwing up his name because I would have honestly felt bad about that. But um yes, Administrata. Monday we will be starting Dark Cloud 2. It does look like it's a chonkier game. Kronos, you were right. Looks pretty sizable, more sizable than I was expecting, but that's okay. It should be exciting. Apparently, there's a fish breeding mini game in it that I didn't remember at all. I remember fishing. I remember golfing. I don't remember breeding any fish, so that's going to be interesting, I suppose. A little bit of animal husbandry, but um, oh, oh, thank you. Yes, I appreciate that, and I will give it a good look over. Which reminds me, I think there was another one that came up last night, and I don't remember what it was, but it was one of the Daniel Pemberton ones. Right. Uh, I will ask all of you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourself and staying safe out there in meat space. Please be getting the hydration that your body needs. Try to get at least one meal a day, even if it's a little bit trashy, just to have something in your belly. If you got medications, try to take those medications. Um, yeah, Yeah, it seems to. Try to take those medications as close to schedule as is possible, given your situation. But above all and overall, please remember that you are important. You do have value. You have impacted a lot of people's lives. A lot of people's lives have impacted yours as well. But we're rooting for you. We want you to have your best life. We want you to be happy and to find joy and love. And I'm one person rooting for you, but I'm not the only one. There are a lot more. But for realsies, that does it for us this go about. So from me, Isco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigasamarigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.